So, proudly presenting the Green Effective Performance Calculator, a circular economy tool for the cleaning industry, translating our innovations into a market advantage for our customers. It's on getvmprof.com. It's a fresh start for a cleaning industry because up to now, most people cannot really do something with sustainability. There are a lot of many people want to be more sustainable, but especially in tenders, in public tenders or in offerings, it's still like mostly the price that is the criterion which it all falls back onto. So making it palpable is from our side is the first way to have a real business advantage for the cleaners and to improve the market chances, increase the probability to win an offering, to win a tender, and that's what we did with the tool. Because the world is in a bad condition, what I said, problems are evident at the moment and people cannot look away anymore. Politicians have their voters wanting them to improve the situation, so it's a lot of legal aspects also that play into that development. But real sustainability is like, and searching for real footprint is like the Yeti. Everybody's talking about it, nobody has really seen it before. Most people are always talking about relative improvements, 40% here, 30% here. In the end, they all have 400% less carbon footprints, exaggeratedly. So we try to convert, to make it easy to be sustainable and to show it to the public, to use a marketing tool for cleaners to directly present what they did better than the others and improve their own chances on the market. Because in the end it's not only about people, planet, it's also about the profit that you can make with sustainability. What we know is that we can make things better, as I mentioned. There is a lot of, especially in Europe, there are a lot of political movements and legal preparations, plastics EU plastic strategy, the EQ circular economy platform, bringing stakeholders together, finding solutions, investing a lot of funding, Horizon 2020. There's a lot of money at the moment for the right solutions, and for startups, entrepreneurs, this is a really chance to be ahead of the game. And circular economy also is important for big stock companies, which are also building owners. Yeah? So for the cleaning industry, this is also an aspect. If you can convince like the building owners in the end, that they can choose contractors, for example, that do a more sustainable approach, you pretty much fulfill their demand for improvements in their own footprint, like for the sustainability report. We have our own site, EMA certified, our production site, and we know that every year you need to show these improvements. And even in official guidance documents from the EU Commission, we are already mentioned as best practice for having communes in public tenders that use circular economy products, cradle-to-cradle design, as a minimum requirement. So it's not only eco-label anymore. Eco-label is more like the minimum requirement for products, which is mostly about biodegradability. It's about now more thinking of really bringing back products to the starting point. In Germany especially, we have a lot of packaging laws now coming, forcing manufacturers to do more for recycling. We have the official aims to have 100% recyclable material in the EU until 2030. And all this plays into this equation, which means you will get higher prices for your sustainable products in future. So investments are flowing in the waste management and also in circular product design. So we are an owner-owned company in Mainz, and we have already done a lot of these things because, as I said, we started in Germany with a very well-known consumer brand, Frosch, And already in the 80s we started with being sustainable, because for us it proved to be like the right thing to do, and also like a way to differentiate ourselves from the market. And what we do at our pretty large production site, because for the consumer brand we're producing millions of bottles per year, we have our own well, we have our own water treatment, which is very sophisticated. In our office building we even produce 20% more energy than we consume. We are LEED Platinum certified. So this is the foundation. Right packaging, we are pioneer in 100% recycled packaging, winning a lot of prizes. Just 2 weeks earlier our head of development was here at Amsterdam Plastic Recyclers Show Europe. He won the prize for the best consumer product for HDPE. So yeah, we are a pioneer, and we have a slight problem that we're still a mid-sized company. Not many people know that we have such solutions, and developing that digital business tool for our customers, we surely hope to increase the knowledge about that there are already existing solutions for the big questions. As you can see, it's not a small company in terms of production. We were the first ones receiving the Cradle to Cradle Innovation Prize from the German chemist who invented Michael Braungart. And this is the main principle that we already had in earlier times, being here at the Interclean, while at that time we were a bit before the actual pressure that now is coming in. So at that time, yeah, it was about doing something which was maybe not needed or not requested by the market, but sometimes pioneers can have the right idea and the market can follow afterwards. So doing the right things right, in short, is also about not only being efficient, reducing consumption. It's about having circular product design, doing the right things right. Thinking in circles, biological cycle, biodegradable cycle, but also the technical cycle, where even waste that you have is a resource for you. And a second message was, aside from be a hero, was this time that waste has a value. That's why we were at Waste Management Lab this year, and even requested as an industry best practice. Rob den Hartog, he approached us and said, why, just be there and show that you already do something with all the waste. On the one side, the Zero Waste Foundation, which I talked to, they're really doing a great job with telling people, okay, if you separate the waste and you can get it all back. And we're the ones saying, guys, we don't have enough material. We want to produce more of our recycled bottles. Please do more in waste management processes. We are the ones doing the circular design, product design, and these both pieces are the keys to a true circular economy. So, remade in Germany is like a marketing claim from that we had, but it's really true. We established this also with our partners in Germany, the waste collectors, which are Green Dot. We have a yellow bag in Germany collecting all the household waste. So there is already a certain transportation system of waste of households. People are using that a lot. Companies with the new waste laws in Germany are required to sort 90% of their waste in future. So I think this plays all into the same direction, and I will be also talking about that all these innovations that we have, like 100% PET bottles, already since long, and improving it not using only bottle-to-bottle recycling sources, but also just from the normal waste, and use this sorting. We have especially won lots of packaging prizes, and this year the World Packaging Award 2018 for 100% PE bottles made from waste. So yeah, waste is a resource for us, and it's not so difficult actually to produce it, but the more people think about this as a business opportunity from the start, the easier it will be to solve the problems that are here. And it's also for the cleaning industry for sure, that they can benefit from that. Yeah, we have millions of saved bottles already. We have certain campaigns in Germany together with our private label, with our consumer. It's already more than 160 million of saved bottles. So this is something. People just need to understand there is a solution. Yeah, why don't you just use what is already there? It's not about like performance. The products have the same performance. Just choose the clever designed product, and you can do something already for your kids and for the future. So what I saw when I arrived at the company is that the company did already, and the people did a lot of things, but it's not about us. It's just the foundation that I found. And I thought maybe it's better to make people understand that they can be the heroes by just opting for the right product, you know, and make it an elegant solution, because there's no difference in the product, and mostly not even in price. You just choose the product that is circular designed, and you have additional value in it. So with our digital business tool that was nominated, we can make a new generation of heroes with it. We are like the mentors, and help the cleaners to improve their business, increase the probability to win tenders, for example, or win an offering. It was launched directly at the start of the Interclean, Tuesday, and it's you can find it on get.wmprof.com, and it certifies the resource savings in plastic, oil and carbon dioxide that you have by using our products. So carbon dioxide is surely something that many people put into their sustainability reports, so that's what people can easily get out of that tool, saying we have 100% recycled product. This means 100% traditionally produced material saved, no extra carbon oil needed for it, and we have all the closed loops integrated. As I said, we have renewable resources used also in our formulations. We have renewable energies in Germany. We are AMA certified. We have a lot of cradle-to-cradle product certifications. Now it's not about us. Our customers, they can do something with that. Get.wmprof.com. Get is you get something from us, but it's also a green effective tool. And yeah, you certify your product consumption that you might have during the year. So it's a retrospective part, but it might be also used as a potential calculation to say, if you go for an actual tender offering or go to a corporate customer like a big building owner, like stock-owned company, you say, okay, we have this or this many product volume per year approximately, and by choosing us as a cleaning contractor who just uses the right circular design products, yeah, I think it will pretty much their chances to win that everybody in the chain, information chain, can use for its own good. Image is an important factor, not only externally but also internally. For your own employees, it's employer branding, it's giving customers something they can think about. So, as I said, we have a lot of eco-labeled product in our Green Cap Professional range, almost 100%, and we have a lot of cradle-to-cradle products. This is just like the differences are only dependent on which concrete products you choose. So these might differ for your segment. The oil savings and plastic savings, how they're calculated, I will explain also. In a nutshell, it's easy. You have 100% recycled products. You have renewable energy, 100%. You have 100% water treatment. So we're comparing it against the same product that we have and make it a marketing instrument. Theoretically, you could also say we have zero negative impact. You can use it and nothing is harmful for the environment, but it's designed as a marketing tool. So you have to have a certain incentive to use more of the good product. So surely it's a way to say, yeah, the more somebody uses, the better it is. So we have a certain calculation which can also be looked up in the internet. We make it totally transparent. We show what like packaging masses are. We show what's like in the chemistry formulations, what's inside. And being a chemist myself, I found a lot of literature for conversion factors which are pretty higher actually. You need more than 1 kilogram oil to make 1 kilogram plastics. Standard value would be 1.5 kilogram of oil that you need for plastics, because nobody gets a yield of 100% out of a chemical reaction. So, but we reduced it for easier understanding to 1-to-1. So my picture always is, if somebody wants to know how much packaging he actually is, how much oil he saves by using recycled packaging from us, as it's 100%, if the bottle is empty, put it on a scale, you just see how much you have saved by using the right designed product. It's easy. So, and we converted with the usual and also proven by literature, by standard chemical textbooks, into like how much CO2 you get if you burn the same amount, because pretty much of the current plastic waste at the moment is being incinerated. So this is like the way you get to the correspondent CO2 values. And we have the calculation also validated by the same experts and process management auditors that do the EMA certification and do the 14001 ISO certification, and are experts for CO2 emission trading. So it was important for us that our sales representatives have something in their hand to prove this is 100% rock solid. So we have 3 types of different calculation types. People here at the fair already tried it several times. They request like sample estimations how much they could use. So the 2 parts here, A and B, are more about like a potential that people can get, improving their chances in a tender, also getting a lot of product documentation. So in the end, it's about improving their growth by giving them something extra in an application they can use, a dossier of documents, of sustainability proof. If they choose the right products, they will use this and that. And if after a year or so the tender was won and people actually used it, you can get certified for your sustainability report. You can put it in with a special code, you can put it on your website and use it accordingly. Yeah, you can hang it also on your wall or at the entrance, and as it's an absolute value, it never stops, you know, it's not a relative assessment. Some people use like X liters of products and they get X kilograms of savings. So it stays in the chain. The first one, who's maybe the distributor also selling it to the clean contractor, can also say, yeah, but I'm selling sustainable products. I can put it into my sustainability report. The contractor can say this, and if he's like, for example, cleaning in a hotel, the hotel can also say 500 liters of this was in my site. So I put it at my front desk, and people, my customers, can see that I'm cleaning sustainable. These are like typical examples of cleanings can, like what improvements you will get or how much savings you will get. As I said, we use the lowest conversion factor just to avoid any discussion about this. It's validated, but it should just tell people that they can save something. In reality, the savings are higher, and as it is now, people have it or have already something, and the more they use, the more they can save. Surprised to find a lot of conversion tools like the US Environmental Protection Agency. They have done this for a lot of years, or convert it into something, some image that people can understand, and people can use it in their marketing sense. Is there video? Excuse me, could you start the video shortly? Just as I think that I'm the last presentation here and not wanting to waste your time, but just explaining it again, maybe a bit, again, and showing how the calculator actually works. It's only like a 2-minute video clip, and saying again what the tool does. And we played this video at our booth. We had a lot of iPads, people could play around with this, and yeah, we already had a lot of requests, not only from public institutions. We had companies asking for it. Yeah, we might improve our even internal chances to say, yeah, but I'm more for this product, I'm more for that. So say, give us something that we can use to say why we choose a sustainable product. And with this, yeah, they have something in their hands. Three types of calculation types, as I said. In the main calculator there is a concrete article list that people could select and directly say, okay, which type of products do I need for a certain object, and they will get full documentation on all of these products selected, safety data sheets, technical information. So it also helps in a quality management way to provide easily information for a tender. And from year to year, people might use their past savings to show a certain progress into the right direction, like putting it into a 2017 report, 2018 they already showed more. And with the website code, which is like a small snippet, code snippet, just like a trusted shop badge, people can just arrange it easily and just tell their CMS marketing people, just copy the code and put it on the web page, and it will be easily displayed. Our customers in the last year, and this was before we converted even more of our products, used 99% eco-labeled Green Care Professional products and 73 cradle to cradle, which is a lot. And as mentioned, using that, how much this is in a more palpable way, we could always talk about traveling to the moon or planting trees. So people say, okay, but it's nothing lost. It's just choosing another product with the same performance that in the end gave this improvement for nature. So sustainability is not hard, it's just about finding the right solution. So please take home the feeling of a new industrial revolution that is currently going on, and we're the first that have also a lot of cooperations going on which are needed to establish these kind of recycling processes. Without our bottle manufacturers, you cannot do it. Without like the waste management, you cannot do it. And if the cleaning contractors understand that there's from waste management sorting processes where there will be a lot of funding in the future, 5 billion euros you will invest into these solutions, but also on the side, as I said, public tenders, GPP, green public procurement. You have already a lot of sustainability criteria. 70% is already possible in Germany to put in a tender as criteria. But most people not yet use it. But this will change, and I'm pretty sure in 3 years or 4 years, we're not talking about the business value anymore, and I don't need to explain that. It will be obvious because the market shift will already be gone. So, thank you for your attendance and for your time. Are there any questions maybe, or about the process?